sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Oh, a loose football. The Niners have got it. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with two hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
That run good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
That's good for A.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. That is taken at the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Guerrero. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his third touchdown on the year. And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They get 21 on that one. First down, 49ers.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Let's go. Check, Panther. Ready?
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shut up.
So after one, 6-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set.
They motion the slot man left.
Go.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Into space. inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley, he's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Slot man in motion left. Right back to the air following that pick 6. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Whoa! And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready to
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
set. Hut, hut.
Going deep downfield for Judy. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Ready? Hut.
And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On the set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. Have some more.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. That one is good. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. First and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go, set.
It's first down, and they'll run.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Go.
Right back to him on first down. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Set, ready. Ready.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a handoff, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Ayuk makes the catch right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the 49ers will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready, ready,
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Murray going to look to do it himself. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
let's go. Go.
He'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Hey, let's take 19.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now, faking the give. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Ready, set. 70 Timberwolves. Set.
Here comes Garendo. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickoff 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here we go, set.
He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to Kittle. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
49ers 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one complete to Leggett. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Let's go.
to the air now on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to Garendo. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 91 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the 49ers have cut the deficit to 5. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Okay, break. Trap 60, trap 2.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
Here's 2nd and 2. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there, no gain.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.